the latest contract signing and extension at the club, and that's the young man on my left, Jonny Lomax.
We know the fire ways, some believers, all of the sinners the same. Girl, you
Oh yeah, absolutely made up. Been a St Helens fan all my life and used to go watching them at Knowsley Road, so just secured, some more time here and be playing here with the quality of players I'm made up. I'm over the moon.
Jonny can play well at 7, 6, 1. We feel for this club, 1's his best spot to move forward in. Obviously the club's had a great fullback for many, many years in Wello. They're probably the best in the competition for 10 or 12 years, and Jonny's now assumed that role. So Jonny's taken over from Wello and Robes has taken over from Kieran, and they're Kieran and Wello being the best in those positions for long term help give the club obviously a successful era, and now the confidence that the staff and the playing group having Jonny as a 1 and Robes as a 9. We feel if we put the right people around them that they then can provide the same successful years as what Kieran and Wello and that did.
I think it's become quite clear over the last 12 months that Jonny's best position is fullback, and when he plays it's there for all to see what his qualities are. Obviously, I've given up the number 1 shirt here at St Helens, and that's not something that you do lightly. But if I was going to pass it over, it'd be to someone like Jonny, someone who is young, enthusiastic, works so hard. He's the ultimate professional, and he's got the best interests of the club at heart.
Really a key signing for St Helens and for the game, the British game and Super League. Jonny Lomax is, I think, already one of the top players in the game. He's still very much at the beginning of his career at the age of 23, even though he's had 100 appearances for the club to date. To have him locked up for the club for 4 years is great as far as we're concerned. It's great as far as he's concerned. His ambition in life is to be a St Helens legend, and he's more than capable of becoming one.
It's the lads that are in the team, the quality in the team, but then not just that. It's the the friends that you make here. They're not just teammates; they're your best mates off the field as well. So it's at the end of the day, it's a no-brainer to re-sign at the club you love, playing with the lads that are your best mates.
As a club, we're progressing very nicely. I think you have to listen to the chairman and feel his enthusiasm for the way that we're moving forward. Someone who's in Eamon's case been at the club for a good number of years now, and oversaw the transition into a new stadium and saw the squad kind of develop. And I think we as players, we certainly share the chairman's optimism, not only for St Helens Rugby Club but for British Rugby League in general.
I think it's great for the game generally, and certainly a ringing endorsement to all the positive news that we've been privileged to be recipients of in recent months, with a great World Cup, brilliantly delivered, profitable. The announcement of an exciting new league structure from 2015 onwards, big sponsors coming in centrally for Super League, and a fabulous new TV deal with a 63% uplift from which everybody benefits very materially indeed. The hardest thing to change in life is people's attitude, and I think Rugby League has been its own biggest enemy in some ways throughout its history, that success is ignored and people look for fault, whether it's there or not. You've got to be realistic. If there are weaknesses, they've got to be addressed. But at this point in time, certainly I've been a major investor in St Helens for 15 years, the chairman for 13, and I've never been more satisfied and more confident than I am at this point in time, and how can anyone not be?